the Midnight Library. It all started with a bet, one they never should have taken. Now, deep in the jungle, 4 friends found themselves lost and about to stumble onto something far worse. I knew I shouldn't have come. Zane, this was your silly idea. We're completely lost.
Haha, relax, Lena. A bet's a bet. You lost, so you had to come. This jungle's not that bad. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, sure, says the man who can't even read a map. This is what happens when we let amateurs lead the way.
Come on, guys. Let's not freak out. We'll find our way back.
Don't act like I forced you into that bet. But hey, now you know. I can fit 20 cookies in my mouth.
You can save the world with that skill.
Guys, why do I feel like someone's watching us?
They didn't know it yet, but Ethan was right. Something was watching them. Something ancient, waiting for the right moment to strike. Scared but curious, the bunch of friends kept going deeper into the forest of the unknown. A strange glow was seen through the trees. It was almost pulling them towards it.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen, eh? Huh?
No, Zane.
Lena.
No.
And just like that, the adventure began. They tumbled through the vortex and landed not in the jungle, but in a place far stranger. A library, massive, endless, and ancient.
Is this a library?
What stood before them was the endless rows of towering shelves. Spiral staircases twisted in all directions, defying gravity, suspended. It was the most beautiful sight, but something about it felt unsettling.
This place is scary.
As they wandered through the towering shelves, they realized that each book had each of their names and a title reflecting their deepest traits, their fears and dreams.
Mia, the one who pleases all, pleases none. Excuse me?
Ethan, a perfect facade, crumbling inside. Am I crumbling?
Look at this one. Lena, the girl who fears the unknown.
Okay, this is way too specific.
Look at mine. Zane, the boy who wins but loses what matters. That's too deep for me.
Suddenly, a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness. Tall, thin eyes gleaming from behind round glasses. His cloak flew from behind him and hung on his shoulders.
What?
Well, well, well. You see, knowledge is power, but beware. Power also corrupts.
Wow, that entry was fab.
Who are you? And what is this place?
I am merely the keeper of this midnight library. It is you who is the seeker.
Do you always talk like that? Listen, Mr. Riddleman. How come these books know so much about us?
The library reflects the soul. It reveals the stories you've written and the ones you're yet to tell.
That doesn't explain anything. The librarian's eyes twinkled. As he pulled a single book from the shelf, its title glowed brighter than the others. The first one.
Let's hope this does.
What does this mean? The first one?
You know, I've always believed that first always comes the fear. You open new chapters only once. You get past it. Would you like to open it?
Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, stop saying that, Zane.
But too late. They barely opened the book and the ground shifted. The familiar vortex opened beneath them, pulling them in.
I'm gonna puke!
Don't you dare!
They landed in an eerie city. It was dark and cold. A large clock hung almost from the sky.
I am getting a little tired of being thrown by the tornado.
Where are we? And how is that clock suspended in midair? I want to go home.
Okay, we need to relax. We are obviously dreaming. Ow!
Uh-huh. This looks fun.
As they walked deeper into the city of shadows, there stood a clock tower with a being looming around it.
Somebody explain what's going on.
If you want to come out of this chapter of your lives, release the city of shadows from the clutches of the shadow monster and restart the time. Good luck.
Who is this guy?
So, 1, we are not dreaming. 2, we are in a place called the City of Shadows. And 3, we are to defeat a being known as the Shadow Monster. Sure!
You know what? I got you all into this, and I'll deal with it.
But Zane's bravado faltered as the shadow monster moved closer, and his deepest fear of failure began to overwhelm him.
Okay, maybe I can't handle this alone. Don't you dare think I'll accompany you. I don't do responsibilities. I can barely take care of myself.
And the shadow monster got bigger.
Guys, don't leave me alone. I fear being with myself.
And the shadow monster got bigger again. Why does it keep getting bigger? Fine. I don't exactly love the unknown either, but standing here won't fix anything. I am going in.
What? How did you do that?
What? I didn't even touch him.
We'll fail for sure.
Wait, it's feeding on our fears. Guys, that's what the librarian said. Fear comes first. If we face our fears, the shadow monster loses his power. Zane was the toughest to convince. After all, it is the fear of failure that stops us all.
All right, you guys, I'm with you. I can never lose if I don't accept defeat, right?
Yes!
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yay!
Together, they walked towards the shadow monster, and surprisingly, the shadow monster reduced in size. And finally, Shadow Monster was gone. And soon the townspeople came all out cheering. They informed the gang that their time had stopped because of the Shadow Monster. And since they defeated him, the time resumed and they were saved.
But why is it still dark? Because it's the City of Shadows? Oh, right. How will they have a shadow without light? I don't know. And shh.
Just then, the portal opened, and the gang knew it would lead them back to their mysterious librarian. They bid their goodbyes and left the City of Shadows as a team.
What is happening?
No!
I see you have accomplished your task.
How are you so calm? Can't you see around you?
The library is collapsing!
That's how fate works, isn't it? Everything, magical or not, must come to an end. With your fears now revealed, the Midnight Library's role is complete, and your journey has just begun.
Wait, but who are you?
I am the Timekeeper. My job is to guide the lost ones, but never interfere. Remember, everyone's fate is connected to time.
And just like that, the Midnight Library was gone, and the gang was back in the forest.
Are you kids lost? Hop in.
The gang knew better than to discuss what had just happened. They smiled at each other and hopped in the Jeep.